Vanderpump Rules last night. Oh my God. I found it to be chilling. I thought that and I said this to Raquel at the reunion, or either in our one-on-one or at the reunion with everybody. I may have said it both times. I said that you looked in everyone's eyes at that table and said, "You're my people. You're my crew." And then minutes later, Ariana by that fire said to her, "You are role model goals."
Yeah.
Raquel, you are role model goals.
Ew.
I just can't believe it. We've been doing every week like the list of 5 things that don't land well now that we know how the story ends. And that episode last night, there were too many. I mean, we chose 5 on Watch What Happens Live last night. I thought Kristen Doty was very Kristen Doty, very funny, and very just herself. And but I want to also say that so many people, I do a Q&A before every episode of Watch What Happens Live, and so many people have been raising their hands saying, didn't production know? How could they not have known? How could they not have?
Yeah.
And I think that you saw in last night's episode, even I think Katie confronted Ariana at one point, or at least wanted to talk to her and said, "Does it not bother you that she slept over? And what do you think of this?" And this was the same, and this was what production pointed to, because I called them once I started seeing the episodes. They go, "You're telling me you guys didn't get that this was happening?" And they said they all kind of followed Ariana's lead. And Ariana was saying, "No, I know, Raquel, this is not happening." And, you know, the funny thing is, if I think about it now, if you listen to what Ariana's saying, she's not saying, "I know Tom would never do that."
Right.
Isn't she?
Right.
Isn't she mainly pointing to Raquel?
I didn't think about that, but that's interesting, and that's true.
Yeah.
She's just saying Raquel would never do that.
She's like, "No, Raquel's not that kind of girl. Like, you guys are barking up the wrong tree." And so I think because Ariana, she was shutting down the conversations about them being in an open relationship, and she was just shutting down the idea that Raquel would ever even do that. So that's why no one took it further. And that's why it actually was a surprise. But then you look at this footage and you're like, I cannot. Wow. Well, this story wrote itself. I mean, it's wild. It's truly wild.